All right, good morning, Walrus Nation, to each of you listening and watching via video. The two lovely young ladies you see are, of course, my new co-host, Jen, and the lovely Debbie Latourie from Pure Romance. She's going to be hanging out with us this morning, talking about her products and merchandise, her shows that she does, and all of that good stuff. So stick around and hang out. Moonshine will be kicking in here momentarily, and we'll start the live radio show that you guys get to hang out and watch from behind the scenes. So pay attention. It is an over 18 show today for sure. Be sure the kids ain't hanging around anywhere near the computer if you're watching this. What? Is that cameras? This is the first time when the camera's going to freak you out, isn't it? Yesterday we tried it and Google crashed. And so we lost the live video stream, but today we're good, it looks like. So far, I'll keep an eye on it.
Is there anything else that you want me to hold up? Or the one that I used, that was really freaking cool.
I recommend this one from personal experience. Yes.
My friend now.
Yeah.
How many people do you have, like, viewing on average?
On average, listening live, right now we're holding up around 125 to 150 to the live show. And then podcasts are averaging anywhere from 350 to 600, depending on what the topic of the show is and where I'm at and where I'm broadcasting from. Station's got over 137,000 listens. My show itself has 60,000 of them.
Colored my hair last night without gloves. And if people want to email me, or even about my phone number, I don't care. They can text me. You know, the business card has my website, my email, and my phone number on it.
Okay, and I can share all of them?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
If they email me and mention your radio show, I'll send them free samples.
Right on.
I just need their name and their address.
Okay.
And have to be 18.
Right on.
Can't get charged for yourself.
No sexual, no
Distribution
child.
of pornographic materials in the presence of minors.
Right, right.
Charge. No, thank you.
Don't want that one.
Child sex offender for the rest of my life. Oh my God.
Weird. Well, technically you are, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, because though I'm 46, I have the mentality of a 14-year-old boy. And so at any time during the show, I look over and start to stutter. Please pull your shirt up because your cleavage will be distracting me desperately.
Your camera's kind of low. I keep like.
No, you're all right. You're all right.
Nice movie.
Yes, very nice.
It's all wrapped up like a present.
Yes, it's like Christmas. It's got ruffles and all that
It's a
stuff.
flower for you though.
Yes. all ruffly and smells pretty. It's like flowers.
Oh yeah, I heard you do that the other day. I was funny as shit. I was
Oh my.
Yeah.
Maurice, yeah, he's a great guy. I love him. He comes out at some of the most inappropriate fucking times, though, man. Yeah, Buddy's Barbecue in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's a Toys for Tot ride. We rolled out from a minor league baseball team's stadium and blah, blah, blah ride. So we walk up there, and I used to ride this purple bagger, and when I mean it was purple, it wasn't like Ravens cool purple. It was like I bet you come on my chin purple. I mean, it was gay-ass purple. But I loved that motorcycle, and I rode the shit out of it. It was an old bagger, so I'm riding it, and these guys are looking at me riding this gay purple bike, so I walk up to the barbecue, get standing. And at the time, I'm like 275 pounds, I was a lot bigger. Walked up to the thing and said, yes, can I have a barbecue sandwich and a Bud Light, please? You never see most bikers scatter like cockroaches, man. Woo, gone. There's nobody want to stand next to me. I did it, I swear to God. I didn't mean to either. That was before I ever knew who he was. I didn't realize that he was an actual living entity in my head. That was about 10 years ago. I discovered Maurice about 7 years ago. So all of a sudden, this gay dude just kept popping out in places. I'm gonna get my fucking ass beaten. I don't know why I keep doing this. Your own mental breakdown, you know. Problem was nobody ever fucked me because they thought I was completely insane.
Same thing.
Huh?
Andy does the same thing.
Does he?
And he can't help it. It's like
Just tell him it'll get better. He'll figure it out. They will reveal themselves.
My
Whoever's
ex-husband
living in
would
his
do that
head.
all the time. He's 6'3", 320 pounds. He would do that shit all the time, and people would be like, "What?"
Yeah, but I didn't realize there's a person. I've got 7 people that live up here. It's very crowded. Little Stevie, Maurice, Sir Adelard, Grandma Jenny, Papa Tony, me. Fucking zoo.
You're never lonely.
Huh?
You're never lonely. You always got to.
No, I'm never lonely. Never lonely. It ain't never boring either, Christ. Sometimes it's mildly troubling, but it's never boring. All right, girls, here we go. We'll give you plenty of volume, but when you first speak, say a couple of sentences when you'll see. Hang on. Good morning, Walrus Nation. It's Getting Over the Hump Wednesday, and what a way to get over the hump. Pure Romance is hanging out with us. Pleased to have a special guest hanging out in the studio, especially such a lovely special guest. You can see her right there on the video. We have the Google Hangouts live going on today. Google got their shit together and squared it all away, it looks like. So the Google Live deal is up. The question and answer is also hooked up. You can send us questions via Google Chat. Let me know what your question is for the ladies or myself. I'll be sure to share it with them, and we'll see how well this works today. Yesterday it crashed. Wait a minute, people are already there. I got to go back. John Smith. Is that the same dude that started the questions? Yeah, you are. Hey, dude, don't make me look you up on Google Maps and find your front door and show up, okay? Because you're the one that started this crap a couple of weeks ago, dude. You're fairly consistent, and you're fairly consistently a pain in my ass. So keep it up, and I will do you like I did the dude in Ohio. I'll send you a picture of your front door. Because Google Maps will do that for you. I'll show up with a few of my friends, ass munch. Keep making comments like that. What? Some people are just dicks. Why? Don't piss in my Wheaties today. I was having a good freaking day until Mr. John Smith showed up. Do you understand me, my friend? Oh, it is. It's not his name. It's some douchebag handle he's using here on this Google Hangouts crap. But don't be a dick, sir, because I'm a bigger dick, I promise you, and you don't want to be fucked by me. Enough said. Welcome to the program. This is Debbie Latour from Pure Romance, and I'm cleaning out my questions here. So, where was I? Pure Romance. We've got a great show for you. We can talk about so many things. I've made sure it's an 18 and over sign in today. You can't get into this video chat or watch it unless you're over 18. So we are free and clear. And on Spreaker, we definitely have no FCC regulations. So here we go. We're going to get you over the hump with Pure Romance. Jen also has the Sons of Anarchy recap.
Yeah.
She watched it, and then she did her homework and studied for this segment of the show. I'm not promising anything about how this is going to go, what you may hear. I can only guarantee, no, I can't even guarantee what you may see. So good luck with that. But we also have how the Chinese don't know. Yeah, that was Jen's homework last night. That's not the one she actually used because she broke the one she had. No, she didn't. I'm just kidding. They make a very good quality product for self-pleasure or couples entertainment. There's a whole lot of things that she has to offer. We've been trying. I've been testing the viscosity of sex lube between my fingers and the finger. And then you can dry your hands off. And now my hands are completely dry and not sticky, but if I wet my finger and lick it again, it gets very slippery and slick. And no, it's not. It's like reconstitutes. It's like rice. You just add a little water and it comes right back to life. That's freaking awesome. So we'll have that and much, much more entertainment for you to come. What other information do we have to share? I've got so many pages up over here. There we go. I know what it is. The Mega Millions numbers. I got to share the Mega Millions numbers. And it doesn't look like there was a jackpot winner. The next jackpot estimated at around $70 million. I know what I forgot to do. The Walrus Wonders question of the day. We got one, though. When we go to our first music break, I launch it on Facebook. The Walrus Wonders question of the day. Are you too sexually uptight to play with sex toys? I want to know, are you one of those, hey, missionary's the only way for me, or is it, hey, beat me, whip me, love me, just kiss me so I know when you're
That's
done?
a great question.
Yeah, so are you too uptight to play with sex toys, or are you one of those wild child? Let us know, and I'll post the question up on my Facebook page here when we go to our first break. We've also got a Russian biker chick that just goes vigilante on a litter bug. Great story. Shame it has to be from Russia. You know, I want a good American biker chick just to go ape shit on somebody. But we'll discuss that. Also, I've got the coolest 9-year-old pit bull I want you to meet. He's from Ontario, Canada, and he has a blog going that is fighting against breed-specific legislation. And I know that here in Maryland that is an issue. Scout has the ability to balance anything on his head, but it's because his head's the size of his laptop. I mean, he's got a massive head. I've got pictures of it. We'll share that with you. And then we will talk about how the Chinese aren't so smart.
I love this story.
You might ought to check out what you're saving before you try to save it. I mean, every sex doll should be saved, but some are just beyond help.
There must be a reason why she was thrown out.
Yeah, right? No matter how hot they are, somewhere somebody's tired of putting up with their crap. That's right. We'll talk about all that and much, much more. But first, welcome to the program, Miss Debbie Latore.
Good morning.
How are you this fine day? Thank you for getting up so early and being here. I know it was a little crisp this morning, and you actually have a full-time gig.
I do.
Which is much different than from what we're going to discuss today, but we'll get into that too. You are a representative of a company called Pure Romance.
Absolutely.
And what you do is?
We do in-home parties for women. They're adult shows for women only, and it's all about the education and empowerment of women in the bedroom.
Now, see, I've been a big fan of education forever. I think education. I normally preach it about children and educating people about themselves and psychologically about who you are. But along with that is the self-discovery of what you like and what you don't like. And most people are so inhibited about the subject of sex that even in a bedroom of a man and woman who have been married 20 years, she can't look at him and go, I want a little licking tonight. Can you come here? And maybe you don't put it so bluntly, but hey, baby, how about a little little tongue work tonight. So, you know, they can't say that. Why? Why are we so like with a choker chain around our necks about the subject of sex? And I think educating both men and women, which
Absolutely.
is something you're willing to do.
Absolutely. It isn't that we can't talk to men. It isn't that we can't sell to men. Men just can't sit through the 1 hour, hour and 15-minute demonstration of the in-home products that we actually do in the home. But absolutely, men can call and ask questions, email me, they can do anything. I'm willing to help anyone with issues.
Right, and so the 1 hour or 1.5 hour thing that you do is definitely a girl party. It is a time for girls to get together and relax and kind of let your hair down a little bit and realize this is a comfortable situation. And yet, though the conversation, Jen's a pervert. Y'all got to remember that. Jen is here's the problem. After realizing how well the weekend went and talking about all of the situations that we experienced and times we had, Pam looked at me and said, Jen is a female you. And I said, yeah, I know, that scares me. But then it clicked something in my head. For 10 years, Pamela's been saying, my youngest daughter, Kirsten, is a female me. So that means my daughter's going to grow up and be just like you, and that scares the hell out. No, not all. It's cute when it's you. When it's my kid, I'm terrified.
Get down off of that.
Yeah.
Don't put that in your mouth.
Right. And we're not talking about lollipops or gum off the floor. And so, yes, you will educate men. You will talk to men. But the 1 hour, 1.5 hour party is definitely about girls and the education and enlightenment. And though, because as I started this conversation, Jen is a pervert and tries to take everything into the gutter, you talk very educated and very intelligently about the products you sell and distribute, whether it's personal vibrating devices or whether it's the lube you were showing me. And that is something that I think is most important, because without education, nothing really works.
Exactly. So if you aren't educated about what products that you're using, so the show is really funny. It's a hilarious demonstration where we make sex fun, just like you said. It's a very awkward conversation, and communication is the #1 issue amongst couples, not just in the bedroom. But communication in other areas also leads to default in communication in the bedroom. So we talk to women about fun ways to bring things that they want into the bedroom, whether asked for that, whether it's anal sex or oral sex or whatever it might be, or things that they're uncomfortable with. So it's just an absolute hilariously funny demonstration where we make light of normal everyday subjects, because it doesn't matter whether you have a partner or you don't, whether you're having sex or not. If you are having sex, wonderful, and if you're not, you want to be. So we have products for everybody.
Well, you already had Rick laughing hysterically because Jen is always a willing participant.
Yes.
Willing. Here, lay down on this table and put your legs up behind your head, okay?
I did.
So she did, and Debbie put these things around her ankles and up under her ass, and it was like a pulley system that hoisted her legs up in the air to avoid cramps in the hips and buttocks. While using this particular device, it was quite interesting to watch, because then all of a sudden, Debbie kind of slid in and sat down, flipped out, and now all this, with one quick stroke, Jen was on top of her, and I'm thinking, with a little bit of buttered popcorn turning lights out, I could have a real good time here all by myself.
I gave you lube.
I know, yeah.
You can go back to my
Right, I just couldn't find the buttered popcorn, darling. I really wanted to snack. I was going to make a movie out of this.
She pulled the straps on my legs, and I just went flying up in the air.
Yeah, it was
Awesome.
right.
What was it called again?
That's the Sextastics, the sexy spreader.
The sexy spreader.
Yes.
Right.
Nice.
We're not talking about cream cheese here, y'all. This was
And my legs were up, out,
Up and
open.
out.
but it was a very folded down. It was very discreet. I mean, it was something you could take with you on a carry-on bag. It wasn't like this was this
Absolutely.
big apparatus you had to hook. Not like a sex swing. We all know what a sex swing is. And we it wasn't nothing like that. Something you could easily take along with you on a trip that, you know, because I can imagine what's traveling with like this, with this stuff through an airport.
fine.
Well, that's my other question that I had, because I am going to see Andy next weekend. So my question is about these fun toys.
Yes.
You know, taking them in the airport.
So some have more metal beads, the metal beads that fit
The
in the
metal
shaft.
beads?
Yeah. So some have more metal beads that spin in the shaft than others that might get flagged in your suitcase by security. But this little bad boy that you took home last night, you don't have any worries about that one. There's no metal beads in the shaft, so as long as you take the batteries out, 99% of the time, your toys in your suitcase are going to go through security fine. Now, if you throw them on the conveyor belt,
1%, there's that one. Yeah, you look like that freak. You're the freak that's going to get pulled up. Look, if this chick, Jen is the only girl that can walk on her feet, standing upright, and be 4'8", lay down flat on her back and point her boobs straight in the air and be 5'2". So when they see her coming, they're going to be like, yeah, this chick's a freak. Let's find out what she's carrying her bag, just out of curiosity. Because
what you should do is put a Post-it note on your toy that says, yes, I'm that girl, call me for a good time, and put your phone number on it.
See, there you go. There you go.
I am that girl.
Yes, she is that girl. We're talking with Debbie Latore from Pure Romance. You were talking about being able to educate and help these folks. If they were interested in finding out more about your company or actually having a party, one of the best ways to reach her is email. It's Pure Romance by Debbie Latore. It's all that with no spaces. Pure Romance by Debbie, D-E-B-B-I-E, Latore, L-A-T-O-R-R-E @yahoo.com. PureRomance.com/Debbie Latore is the website. Check her out there. We've got more information and a whole lot more to come. I just wanted to start getting into the habit of giving that out there because I know the questions are coming. We've got viewers on YouTube.
Did everyone see the boobies are all wrapped up like a present?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's like Christmas.
It's got ruffles and bows.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice. Control yourself over there. Don't make me jump off into a music break sooner than I have to because you can't control your urges. Yeah. So you had the cojones to send me a text message after you had stopped here last night. I'm going to do my homework, and then there's a picture attached to the text message she sent me, and I was like, really, are you kidding me? Now I have to look you in the face tomorrow morning going, no, I really recommend, no, you don't understand, I really recommend this.
It's a great homework assignment.
Yeah.
Did you enjoyed yourself?
I did.
You were so excited you colored your hair for this date.
And forgot to put gloves on.
Yes.
No, I feel like a totally new woman this morning. It's been a really long time. So that was nice.
You were excited and happy, and now I know why, because you're just milking this for the free samples.
No, but it was very. Okay, first of all.
All right, so now we're going to get down to the nitty gritty.
It's been a really long time, and these things kind of frighten me. They really do, because they're just like lightsabers. They look scary.
They do look scary.
They do, and so this one has, can you help me explain this? How this?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Jackrabbit. So
Jackrabbit.
What you guys have is a little bunny for your clitoral stimulator with 2 ears that
my
split and
clitoris
tickle the
was
clitoris.
last night.
I'm waiting for this to get me kicked
Again,
off.
this is not the one Jen used.
No, it's the same one, but not the exact one.
Right. And so this has 7 different vibration patterns and functions to it. What's different about this one is the bullet is actually in the tip instead of at the base. So it's a much powerful than normal toys that have.
So when you have to discuss the power of your vibrator, I mean, I'm looking for somebody out there, with one of those hooked to a damn weed eater or something.
I'm gonna hook it up to one of those generators.
Yeah.
Good God
So there's
Almighty.
lots of different keys.
Well, for women who ride jackhammers, I unfortunately don't have anything for them. But for your average woman, I think we're good.
I really did.
Now I've got people sending us text messages in Russian. Questions. Apparently we've got people all around the world watching this and hanging out with us. Thank you and welcome to the Walrus Jen Show. It is the best damn entertainment on the planet, bar none. As we broadcast live from the Midevil Custom Cycles Studios here in Street, Maryland. You're watching us on the Google Hangouts. Thanks to Google for providing that to us. You can spread the word, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, hell, tell your enemies. We don't give a damn who you tell as long as you tell somebody let them know that the Walrus and Jen are on the air every morning at 10 a.m. and they can hang out live with us. We're lucky to have our special guest in studio, the lovely Debbie Latourie from Pure Romance. She's hanging out with us discussing her company, her products, and what she can do to help educate you and improve your sex life in the bedroom. Those of you that are Mega Millions players, I still haven't thrown out the Mega Millions. We just got to jump right into this. I know, such a tease, but hopefully you've not all over your tickets and can still read the numbers. And we'll share those with you right now. Get your tickets out or get a pen and paper ready. Your Mega Millions numbers for Tuesday, September the 16th, 2014 were 25, 45, 51, 53, 73, and your Mega Ball was 2. Like I said, I don't believe anybody hit the jackpot. The jackpot for next week is $70 million, I believe, for the next drawing on Friday night. Tonight's Powerball goes off. There's $171 million to be had there if I looked at the Maryland Lottery website, right? So get your numbers. You can't win if you don't play. And you can win by hanging out with Debbie. I mean, she's hit a home run with me here. God almighty, you are fun. You're entertaining. By the way, you're a great interview, too. It's one thing when you get people that can stand up in a room of folks and do what you do, but when you come and get on the radio and then you put them on camera and they're like, you know, their CD skips a couple of times. But you're doing a great job. Thank you for bringing this to the show today. You brought a whole box of stuff over there. We were showing the one that Jen was using last night. Where is that little finger thing you all had a minute ago?
Here. Like that, huh?
No, so hold that up to the camera. Now, that little thing goes on her finger. And tell them about that silver button on the side. That thing's magic.
So this is called Put a Ring on It. It's actually a waterproof, super duper quiet, clitoral, obviously external only toy that has this little silver button on the side. So when you press it, it comes on. I don't know if you can hear that. And if you
they're getting it. Back it up just a little bit. There you go.
I like that.
So as you keep clicking it, it has all these. That's your favorite.
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, not that I know.
Right.
So it has all these wonderful vibration pattern settings to it. It's absolutely awesome for a woman who likes clitoral play or for a woman who likes clitoral stimulation while you're having sex. It's great for either of those. Yeah, right? That's actually a tremendous amount of women.
All of a sudden she becomes a horseshat. Oh, Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter. Please pick me.
And it's magnetically USB rechargeable. So it has these little chargers on it. You just, disconnect your phone and plug this in and charge that puppy back up.
So, can you do that in the car too?
You can do that in the car. Yes, absolutely. It's great for traffic jams.
This is cause an accident is what this is going to cause. I can see some chick going down the fast lane, her eyes rolling back in her head as she drifts over and hits the damn guardrail. You're talking about driving distracted. You're worried about some bitch on a cell phone? Run into some honey driving a car riding that thing in the fast lane.
Like if you have anger management when you're in traffic issues, maybe
road rage, you can just sit there and use your vagina. Son of a bitches.
Thank God for red lights.
Yeah, right. Holy crap.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. That's a great idea. It's really, really, really powerful. It's so small.
Now you know what? You know what makes me click in my head? All this crap you're showing me, and you ever seen the chicks driving, but their left leg is up on the dash? Now I know what they're doing. The bitch put a ring on it.
That may explain the loss of shoes.
Yeah, that will explain. Yeah, they kick that leg out, the wind catches it and rips their left shoe off.
The mystery of the world why there's one shoe.
There's always one shoe on the highway.
One out.
They was hanging their leg out the window while they was rubbing one out, and that's how they lost to. That's how they lost their shoe. That is it. Of all the things I've got going on Google, some guy with the name Trayvon Martin says, "What is your IQ, Mr. Walrus? I've got two very large-breasted women sitting in front of you on a camera, and we're talking about sex. And you want to know? Right now, my IQ's about 7 because all the blood has left my head, and happens to be in another region."
At Triple D, she has to have at least bigger than that.
Yeah, well, let's not get.
No wonder.
Now I'm getting shit in different languages again. You guys,
Maybe they're having trouble typing.
if y'all are gonna, no, this really is a different language. If they've gotten two of them, guys, you're gonna have to translate them for me. I don't
Spanish,
speak
I can
foreign
read it.
languages. If it's Yiddish,
If it's Spanish, I can read it.
I thought it said if it was Yiddish. What the hell is Yiddish? Spanish. Well,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't Spanish. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. You can barely read English. People want me to translate a different, play with a different language. We're going to get off here and get the Walrus Wonders question of the day up for you. I've got a little Joe Cat with factory lines coming up. Don't forget, Joe Cat's going to be here for the Midevil Custom Cycles open house. It takes place October the 3rd. Wow, that's coming up fairly quickly. October the 3rd, it's a Friday night. It takes place at the Darlington/Dublin VFW. It is a mile and a half, not even that, above the shop here. We're going to do it inside, have 3 musical acts playing for you. Never the Sun, Joe Cat, and I believe another acoustic act's going to be hanging out. We'll have Pit Beef, a money wheel, free access to the cash bar for the VFW, so there'll be plenty of adult libations for you to kick back and relax. Enjoy the Midevil Custom Cycles open house and party held at the VFW in Darlington on October the 3rd. It starts at 5 o'clock. It goes till the last man standing, Jack.
Us.
Yeah, it's always us. We were me, you, and Skip Dixon, 3 a.m. at
With
Fat
2 hats
Daddy.
on.
Yeah, with Skip Dixon with 2 hats on, his cowboy hat and his baseball hat. He wanted to be versatile. That's my buddy, a DJ, down in Ocean City. We were down there for Bike Week. I can only imagine if you had this kind of crap with you down there, we would have been in jail. Thank God you didn't have it. You would have been arrested for putting on shows side street. We're out of beer money. Hang on, I can raise $100.
We could have hooked this up to your bike.
Oh God, yeah. Well, they make a vibe rider. There is a thing called a vibe rider.
That's
had the privilege.
awesome. I didn't know that.
This weekend.
Did you?
Just for like 2 seconds. But
That's
yeah.
all you needed, wasn't it? And then the guy needed to clean his seat.
Somebody said, here, hop on. Here, look at this one. And I hopped on, like, oh, this is nice. And he went, whoa. And I went, oh.
Angel started singing.
My
Right?
eyes were like huge. I was like, holy shit.
Here's a little Joe Cat with factory lines. Stick around, Walrus Nation. The Walrus and Jen will be back with our special guest, Debbie Latore, momentarily. Good morning, y'all. And we're out.
Awesome. Good. Very awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you. We kind of can't be used to being bashful after
What?
doing adult bingo.
Yeah, now the YouTube is still on, so remember we're still broadcasting.
Yeah, yes, you don't look it out.
Yeah, well you can just worry more about what you say. No, I think nudity would get us kicked off of YouTube too. Don't worry. I'm not sure what to get us kicked off anymore, but I'm going to load a couple of songs here so we have a minute or 2 break. Thank you.
Oh, can we try yours?
Sure.
It's a little creamy.
Oh, you can open that. It's really good. This one's new.
I'll walk that down so we don't have to scream on top of it.
This is,
What's that? Yeah, YouTube can. We're still streaming live on them. I can do it. Hang on, I can mute the microphone.
Really fine. This is rainbow sherbet. Rainbow sherbet. Sherbet. It's a lubricant for him, and it is flavored fries. It comes
Makes
Oh my
it
gosh,
creamy.
my lips are here. Not
No, but you never
my bam
know.
will be.
For the guy that asked, are you atheist? No, I am not atheist, Mr. Martin. And I have no. What is that language?
It's a bomber.
Yeah.
We're about ready to get bombed.
No, no, man. Blowed up here.
Wow, this stuff tastes really good.
Mm-hmm. It comes in banana, but it comes in banana split, which is really good.
I'm allergic to banana.
It comes in
Yeah.
orange and banana.
So the video seems to be going very good today. We're not having any hiccups, doesn't appear.
Good.
And I didn't take them, I promise. Wait, did you fuming? Oh,
You smell it?
I thought you were farting and fanning it. Now we got it.
All right. Yes. She wanted to talk about.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about all the lubricants next. We can go through all of your products that you want to talk about. That's what we're talking about next.
Have you heard of pheromones?
Yes.
The best part of pheromones?
Oh my God.
Lickable flavor powder.
Well, this. Oh, that's good. Wow. There's just so many fun things.
Yeah. Everybody watching the video is probably wanting to know what the hell you two are doing.
Oh, that sounds good.
It takes it takes like 5 minutes worth of work. Here, actually,
Now, what does that
let me
do?
see yours. It's fermented. Rub your wrists together. It takes 5 minutes worth of work.
Pheromone.
So what's it going to do? Make me horny? I mean,
No, everybody has their own pheromones, their own chemical makeup.
well, I know
and
my
everybody
wife.
smells different.
My wife was at one of the rallies with me, and she went over to a lady that does something like this, and it was in Florida. We were in Stark, Florida, and she went over there and hung out with that chick, made friends with her, came back, and my sound guy, Ralphie, was standing there, and he walked up, and she said, "Smell this," and Ralphie went, pheromones, and I'm like, I smelled it, and I felt bad because I didn't smell nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what, but he was able to pick up on it. His eyes, boom, pheromones, like, damn, he was ready to hump something.
I smell totally different.
Oh, yeah.
And then he should smell like woodsy or musky. He actually smells a little fruity.
No.
Say, I smell a little fruity, don't say that.
Boy, it takes like
Holy crap. You just showed everybody on YouTube.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. That is badass. Way to go, machine, dude. That is awesome. So what does it mean when I smell a little fruity? If I should smell woodsy and musky, does that mean if I smell fruity, am I gay?
No.
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, folks.
No, not at all. Every mammal in the entire world has pheromones. Every
Yes.
mammal does. And our pheromones change throughout the month with our hormone levels. So, and even guys, your hormone levels change too, just not as drastically as ours.
Okay.
So you smell different 3 or 4 times throughout the month. So women are usually fruity, or your floral musky usually is ovulating during or after your menstrual cycle.
Oh, that's great.
So when I'm ovulating, I smell better.
So it takes like 5 minutes worth of work, but yes. It gets rid of headaches and stuff, so that's
Hey, brother.
You wanted the gag reflex stuff then?
Nice.
Are you going to try that on there? Huh? You try that on there?
You tell me what you want.
How do you want me to try? Holy crap. Look, there's pepperoni over there.
How you doing this morning?
Still hanging in there.
Right on.
Hope the doctor gives me good news tomorrow.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
This is strawberry wet. Strawberry that's really wet. You do like strawberry. Just don't put it in the same spot when I put it on the smoke where you're right to the pan and stuff. How are you? That will be wrong.
This is a little Scott Bloodsworth out of the dark for you, young man from Wilmington, Delaware. You're listening to the Walrus and Jen Show live from the Midevil Custom Cycles Studios in Street, Maryland. For those of you watching live on YouTube, we appreciate you so very much. Video stream. The girls are outside taking a little break. They'll be back momentarily. I know you don't want to see me, so I'm not jumping over there in that chair. I'm going to stay right here in mine. You can have the lovely view of the lovely young ladies and all of the products they're going to be sharing with us. We'll be sharing those, the lubes and all of that good stuff. All of this crap. That kind of stuff. Coochie. That's the name of it, is Coochie. Coochie Conditioning Shave Cream and sweet, a pineapple something or another. I don't know. Probably something, sweet vanilla pineapple sorbet. Hey, are you supposed to put this shit on ice cream or shave with it? Top your coochie with that. They'll go to town on it all night long. I'm just saying. Let me see. So I gotta have comments for these chicks. I don't want them to catch me off guard. Just Like Me Pure Romance, signature original gel lubricant. Awesome. That's iced tea. That's all I see right now. They must have hid the rest of it. I don't know. They're out there rubbing their fingers together and licking them. They're probably out there sampling the stuff.
So I put out the little thing. Okay. I don't know what it's called. I did not move it. Very talking about that. So smell the menstruation smoke so good.
Sweet and Shandong. Shandong, China. Shandong is a major manufacturing center in China for sex toys.
Alright, here we go.
you have to great head right now. Maybe stop talking.
So that makes you stop talking also.
So Dawn Craner, hang on.
Hi, John.
Good morning, Walrus Nation. You're listening to the Walrus and Jen Show. I was just getting ready to share a comment coming across the Google Hangout. Tell Debbie I want the pineapple coochie. She knows my number. Dawn Craner.
It's right here, Dawn. I'll pop it in the mail for you.
Okay, very good. We're hanging out with Debbie Latore, right?
Yes.
Debbie Latore. That brain fart there for a minute. Again, the clip. Eyes back down at my big screen. Eyes back down at my screen. Debbie Latore is a representative of Pure Romance. Now, this is a national company where representatives can be found all around the country. You actually have colleagues that are. You actually have colleagues at other countries as well.
Yep.
You actually have colleagues that are doing like rock star tours.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Tell them about it.
So there's over 70,000 consultants worldwide. We're from coast to coast and in 8 other countries. We actually have a warehouse in Puerto Rico also.
Of course you do.
Spanish people are freaks. So we actually do road tours. Some girls that do this full time during the day, like one of my friends is touring out to Iowa, doing a road trip tour to Iowa and back, and another wonderful friend of mine, Kelly Ellis Neal, does road trip tours from Maryland to Florida. And then I do them as well. So it's just a matter of booking your lineup and traveling from state to state and across the state and making women and couples happy all the way.
Right on. And so you do this by just making contact and networking. You don't have representatives that book these shows for you. You just kind of network from one customer to the next. And
exactly. When you're a shining star, you shoot. So, you know.
Wow.
No pun intended.
No, I'm sure not. None taken.
And it just rolls from one party to another. So yeah, that's the way it works. You can get party leads from corporate, but that isn't a base for your business. So, but yeah.
And Dawn Craner says hi back. So she saw you. He said hi, Deb. She said she knows you got her stuff. So she's hanging out with us. Thanks for viewing, Dawn. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure you tell your friends, tell your neighbors, hell, you can even tell your enemies that the best damn entertainment on the planet is the Walrus and Jen Show. I thought it was good till Jen showed up, and then Jen started inviting. She's been here a week. She started inviting people like Deb. I haven't had people like Deb on my show in the 2 years I've been doing it. Oh, it's great. It's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I thank you very much. So the lubes you guys were sharing with us, the pheromone thing. The people watching on the YouTube video got wind of that. But while the music break was going on, I shared the story with you about pheromones, about how my wife went to Stark, Florida with me, and there was a lady that sold a lot of things similar to this. I don't know if it was the same company. It rings a bell for some reason, and I don't know why, but it does. And so the name Pure Romance, that may have been the same company. So Pam hits it off with this lady. They just kind of become buddies. Well, she comes back over to the sound booth, and my sound buddy, Ralph, she says, smell this. And Ralph's eyes damn near bug out of his head, and he says, pheromones. She said, here, honey, smell it. I smelled it, and I went, yeah, I don't smell nothing. She said, you don't know. And then you sprayed this pheromone on me and said it should smell musky and woodsy. And then when you smelled it, it smelled fruity. I still don't smell anything in that.
You can't smell it? You should smell manly now. It takes like 5 minutes for it to work. You should
smell manly. Yeah, a minute ago I smelled fruity, and that scared the hell out of me because I'm thinking, oh, Christ, my daughter's right. You know, all I was a diet and a dye job away because I've actually dyed my hair now. They color my hair because they don't want me to look old. And so I've had to dye it. I've lost 80-some pounds. My hair is dyed, and my oldest daughter, who happens to be a lesbian, says, Dad, you're a diet and dye job away from sucking a dick. And now the diet and the dye job have taken place, and I'm afraid what's coming next because you've got some shit called gag reflex over here.
It's actually called great head, but that's what it's
called great head? Yeah, and this big burly son of a bitch over here's got a hell of a grin on his face. I'm starting to get nervous. Come here, boy, I want to show you something.
Bring that bottle with you.
Yeah, bring that bottle of stuff with you. I'm going to show you how it works. Wow. Okay, now that I've become completely nervous and very glad that I'm sitting on a metal chair guarding my ass, so that's really what it is. What is it? It's called Great Head?
Oh, the gag reflex? Yeah, it's called Great Head. So it's actually the same thing that dentists and hospitals have. Theirs is called oral gel. Like if you gag really bad when a dentist is working in your mouth and you tell him that, he'll put a gel in your mouth.
Yeah, I really hate it when a dentist is working in my mouth more than I want him to.
Yeah. So when he's trying to do like impressions or something and people gag really bad, so they put a gel in your mouth. Theirs says oral gel, ours says Great Head, but nonetheless it's happiness all the way around.
I tried it, and it just numbs your entire mouth and your throat.
Numbs everything, huh?
Yeah.
What makes him tingle, it doesn't really numb you. You must be like super sensitive or something, because I just put it in my mouth so I would stop
Jen's
coughing.
super sensitive. If you beat that bitch with barbed wire, she wouldn't feel it.
I'm not even saying anything.
She's just giggling like,
There's a paddle back here.
just giggling like, yeah, I know.
There's a paddle back here.
So the gag reflex helps for ladies who have a
Really bad gag reflex.
or
Absolutely.
a very large endowed man that you just can't
Exactly.
get. You know.
Yep, it makes a 50-foot fire hose seem like nothing.
Wow.
Well, hello.
Well, hello there.
Fire.
And so, yeah, fire. And so we've already had one young lady say she wanted the pineapple stuff.
Yeah.
So let's discuss that.
So this is Coochie Shave Cream. It's a rash-free shave cream. It's actually the #1 selling product.
I
in
read the
company.
front of it, and I wasn't so sure whether you were supposed to shave your crotch with it or put it on ice cream. Because it says sweet vanilla pineapple sorbet.
Yeah.
I want a spoon. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think of picking this up in a razor and going, yep, let's do some manscaping in here,
Well,
or, you know.
I'm glad that you want to grab a spoon, because that's what your wife's crotch would smell like. So, right?
I have pink cupcake ice cream.
She has.
That's what I use on my coochie last night.
That's what you shave with.
Yeah.
Why are you sharing this with us?
It's part of it. It was my homework.
You
was
really
part of
did your homework. So you dyed your hair, shaved your crotch before you violated yourself with the fuck.
It was a
Big
date,
bunny.
man. It was a date. After
was-
watching Jack Feller.
Did it buy you dinner?
Not yet.
Not yet. So you gave up the goods before you even got a dinner?
Anticipation.
She
Yeah.
said she's taking me to lunch when we're done.
She's taking you to lunch on behalf of that. All right, I see where this is going.
So Coochie's a rash-free shave cream is what it is. It's the #1 selling product company-wide. It's the consistency of like a super thick leave-on hair conditioner, so it doesn't lather or foam like regular shave creams do. But what it does, it makes your hair follicles stand up and come out. So when you shave, you get a really super close, clean, smooth baby butt feel shave. And then 2 days later, you're not like wanting to hump tree bark, scratching your crotch raw,
Yeah.
because you don't have that. So it's
Yeah, that's
awesome.
always the pleasurable part of a woman's shaving. I'm like, yeah, that can't be good. It's a scratch and a dig. And then you also have this one for men as well, correct?
Yeah, so many guys were using their women's coochie. They were writing corporate.
Most women were probably very thankful for that, rather than using some other woman's coochie. I mean, my wife just is stone cold against me using some other woman's coochie. Never, ever, ever, you know, if you need a coochie to use, it's mine, and that's it. But yeah.
So many women were writing the corporate office saying, can you please come out with it in a fragrance for the guy, because he loves it, and my bottle's always empty and he smells like flowers. So this is it. It's the same exact
Speaking
thing.
of that, am I still smelling fruity?
No.
Good.
See,
Are
that
you sure
smells
you're
good
lying
now.
to me? Because I
No.
can't. Okay. Well, I'll smell it in a minute. Go on with your shave cream. I don't want to distract you. I'm just worried about smelling fruity.
So it's the same thing for guys, whether you're manscaping, whether you're shaving your face or shaving your head bald. You don't have to worry about the red
What about
bumps
shaving your
anywhere here.
back?
You shave anything you want with it. It's full body shave cream, and smell it.
Now, what is the flavor of that? Is there a flavor to it?
Smells so good. It's a fragrance, not
It's
a
a
flavor.
fragrance?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yours. So I just took the seal off of it for you. But
When you do your
doesn't it
homework,
smell good?
Don't lick that.
That's your homework,
Don't lick it.
along with the other little tube I gave you.
Yeah, right. Now, what is that smell? I'm retarded. I
You
don't
can't
know.
smell
I can
that?
smell it, but I can't identify it.
I don't. It's
Now I got it in my nose.
it's just a masculine like cologne smell. It's just, oh my god, I think it smells so good. It's my
I don't know what it
favorite
smells like. It
fragrance.
just smells good.
It smells good.
And so there's your product. A product for men. They have multiple products.
Yeah, we actually
I
have a lot of products for men, like sleeves. You guys commonly know them as pocket punanis.
Yes, right. And then this is just like me.
This is my favorite.
What is this? This is the gel that we were rubbing on our hands
This is
earlier.
just like me lubricant. So water-based lubricant, just like her.
It feels exactly
It's
like female
soup-
lubricant. It feels
Yeah.
Like
Feels
natural
just like a
lubricant.
woman. Yeah.
It feels
So
good.
it's super silky and smooth, right?
So
Yep.
if you want your sex doll to have that real woman feel, buy something just like me and squirt it up in there before you go to that latex hell we all know is sex with a doll.
Yep. And then this, it doesn't clump and gel
Like, Kate,
Like-
it's all that pumpiness and growth.
Okay.
It's super silky smooth. This was actually voted the #1 lubricant by Woman's Day and by Cosmo Magazine nationwide. When it gets dry, after round 1, you can lick it.
You should always lick it.
Always lick it before you stick it, and it will re-wet itself.
Now, the
That's
fact,
a lie.
the fact that you guys have any hopes or aspirations of round 2, because you stated that by saying after round 1, like, take time, recover, boy, we're doing this again. Who are you all having sex with? Like the $6 million man? Because, I mean, I'm a 2-pump chump. 2 pumps and a grunt. And,
I have medicine for that.
yeah, okay, never mind.
I'm not having sex with it.
So how long will this reconstitute? Say I put it, I use it at 8 a.m. And, we grab a quickie before we head out the door, and then maybe I'm feeling a little amorous around noon and call Pam Pie and say, hey, how about meet me for lunch?
Absolutely.
Is this stuff going to still be viable then, or?
Absolutely, it's still there. Yeah, so it'll work with her own body's natural fluids when she naturally gets wet, or it works with saliva or anything that's water-based to re-wet itself. And you can do it all day long unless she washes or wipes it off.
All right, so with doing the, physics of sex, if she was lubricated with it and I was inside her, technically this stuff is still on. So actually I could just spit on it and go and be ready, right? It wouldn't be rude to just spit on it and cram it in at that point.
It's already lubricated.
See, this would take away the rudeness of my entrance into sex. There's no foreplay with me. It's come here, I got a commercial, let's do this, And so, yeah, that could really help me then. I could become a much better lover just by having your lubricant pre-applied to my penis.
Just in case.
Just in case she ever says, we got 10 minutes, or she just happens to be bent over a little too long changing the bag in the vacuum cleaner. I seek my opportunities where I can. And so this, just like me, is a long-lasting lubricant. It
also comes in flavors, too.
no kidding. What flavors?
Coconut and strawberry.
Coconut and
I have
strawberry.
the strawberry. I did taste it.
Yes.
That's not
Yummy.
Aren't you? No, bananas are what you're
I'm
allergic
allergic
to.
to bananas. Oh, yes. I can never have lube with bananas.
Now, you're allergic to real bananas. Does banana flavoring
I'm
make
just too
you?
afraid to even try it. Because could you imagine if I used a banana lube? I mean, what would happen with my tongue, or what would happen with my vagina?
Yeah, your vagina's going to go into anaphylactic shock and just rip poor Andy's penis off.
You look like a baboon or something.
Right, yeah, you remember the old Eddie Murphy joke about Mr. T is, shut up, I'll clench my butt cheeks together.
That's your thing off.
Yeah, you rip your dick off. That's what your vagina would do. It'd like grow jaw teeth. Poor Andy would just become a eunuch.
No bananas, no bananas.
No bananas. So no, we're not
even
going.
safe word. I won't even use them as a safe
You won't even.
No.
And then we have this kissable creamy lubricant, which is rainbow sherbet. It is called Whipped. Now, what does this do for anybody?
That is mostly for guys, so that will make you tingle, and you can use that with the male sleeves. It's flavored for her if she wants to participate. It's also great for oral favors and for the hand favors.
This is your homework.
Keep your man happy.
So you can whip Willie with it. You can use your pocket punani with it. Your wife can use it as whipped cream on the top of your dick and apply it with her tongue. I mean, this stuff is.
That comes in 4 flavors. That comes in banana. That's
This
how we
is
got
the
on the banana
WD-40 of
conversation.
sex lube. You can do anything with this shit. You want to grease your car, you want to grease your ass, you want to grease your wife, whatever it is. Yeah,
You
grease.
can grease your ass.
Don't tell me you know for. That's what I'm saying. It's the WD-40 of sex lube.
If you want
That's
to
bad
park an
shit,
airplane
ain't it?
in a parking garage, just lube it up. It'll fit.
It'll be. Brace yourself, you're going to feel a pinch. So, what else now? We've only seen one personal massager.
One toy?
Yeah,
One toy?
and of course, then the only. Well, did we have more lubricants? I thought we were. No, look at this.
This is a kiss and play item. It's actually called Sensations.
Sensation.
Sensations. Yep.
Okay.
And this is strawberries and whipped cream. I'm going to put it on Jen.
Okay.
Where would you like this?
Where you can lick it. Because I know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
So you put it on, and then I want you to rub it, and it starts getting really wet. right? That's what
Hopefully, if you're rubbing it right, it's getting wet.
Well, let me just tell you.
Is it getting warm?
It's
starting to get warm?
Yes, it is. And it's starting
Let
to
me help you.
Oh, thank you.
Now,
At the same time.
now we've got the
breathe
girl
like you're
on
clogging
girl
up a
run.
window.
Oh, it's hot.
It gets really hot. Yeah. Now lick it. It's strawberries and cream.
Hang on.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it's so good.
I know. I want to put that on ice cream.
It's really good.
It's so good. So you rub it, it gets really wet, and you breathe on it, it gets really hot. Hot. Comes in. That comes in.
It tastes like cotton candy. I'm going to sit here and lick myself all the time.
Yeah, and just know that the entire world is watching you on YouTube. This will be the viral video, right? All the videos I've done and all the things I've promoted on my YouTube channel, this will be the one that goes viral. Crazy, strange tattoo chick makes love to her own forearm.
It's really good.
You want toys? Like, do you want to see, like, how about an anal toy?
Hey, wait a minute. I smell fruity, and now you want to break out anal toys.
Oh, come on.
This is going downhill quick, and oh my God, all I can imagine is probably my wife is going, yeah, I wish I was there to help. What the hell is that?
I love the look on your face.
It looks like a toothless shark.
You look frightened and intrigued.
It's called the housewife.
Your finger stuck in the housewife. It's like a Chinese.
It's like a Chinese finger, it's like Chinese handcuffs.
Oh my God!
You get your finger stuck in the housewife. All right, so wait a minute. I got to show you all this. So this is the housewife, and it apparently goes all the way through like that, and so you can get your fingers in the front of and the back of the housewife, and now it's like a Chinese pair of handcuffs. Don't ever get caught with two fingers in a housewife. Always keep one free to dial 911.
Oh my God. Oh
Okay.
My heavens.
What the hell?
What is this?
Looks like a spoon.
Turn it on. That's the tongue. That's called
Oh
the tongue.
my God! Look at this thing. Can you look? Can you see that action?
Oh my God.
Holy crap!
I'll be back.
No, you won't. You'll be gone for hours.
That's low.
That's low.
Yeah.
Hit the high one. Dear God in heaven! Don't put that on my microphone; it'll break it.
Oh my gosh. Can I just see this one?
A second? You'll never put that down in a second.
Yep, that's the tongue of fun. That's waterproof.
The
too.
tongue of fun. It looks more like the tongue of death. That just send a woman right into cardiac arrest or dehydration.
Just push the button.
Way to go, Jen.
Okay, look. So I just want to see the different seats.
As to as low as high.
Look at that.
It's got low and go, baby. You can run low and go.
Okay, that. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a sprint to the finish line or a
You can
low.
probably make a cake with that too. This is the help.
That is the best ever.
Topping to go. Oh my God.
So follow along and play, Jen. Hold this. This is the latest and greatest commercial for Ronco. Ladies, having trouble meeting your meat? Having trouble mixing your cake? We've got the toy that will do both for you. From Pure Romance and Debbie Latore, we've got a liquor beater.
I always use the liquid beer.
Now you can beat the liquor.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. You can make 2 cakes at one. Your own cream pie as well as your son's birthday cake. We're going downhill at a high rate of speed.
But that is freaking amazing.
That son of a bitch is scary
I know,
is what it
it's
is.
only $39 too.
$39?
Yep.
If my wife buys that, I won't be allowed in the bedroom anymore. I will be sleeping on the couch.
Wow.
Holy crap. So I think that, couldn't a housewife have a smaller nose? I mean, what the hell?
I'll submit.
Look like a
I'll press
hammerhead
the corporate
shark.
for you. definitely.
Looks like a hammerhead shark.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just cut it off. I mean, give her a nose job. Trim that beak
Yeah.
back.
What size does it go in?
What?
What size does the penis go in? What size? Like,
Oh, well, either. I mean, usually you would put it in her mouth, I guess.
But like I said, it's a housewife.
Yeah.
You can put her in. You can't break that thing.
No, it's super stretchy. You can put your whole hand through it. Yeah. We pass around the show. Women are like, my guy's not going to fit in there. And I'm like, find someone who won't fit in there.
She can wear it as a wristband. Yeah, please take that tooth ring off before you start fisting anybody.
with my jewelry in there.
Yeah. You know, with a flashlight going, Jesus Christ, I've lost. One of the audience members says, I know a girl like that. Lost your watch. Going up in there with one of them telescope magnets rooting around. Why does it have stirrups on it?
So this is actually called double date.
Good.
This is a cock ring.
For who?
I'm sure it stretches.
So, yeah. So your penis goes through here.
Yeah.
This is a ball sling. This goes around your balls.
Uh-huh.
And it's double date for your partner, for your wife.
Ah.
Partner.
Oh.
So this is an anal toy, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Oh. Well, double impact.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, it's got at least it's like I said, it doesn't kick the back door open and run straight to the living room. It sticks its head in. It's a gentle progression. It's kind.
Double date buys you dinner first.
Yeah, it will give you a drink or two to knock the inhibitions down. So what else do we have? What the hell is that thing? It looks like an LED light.
This is a couple's toy. This is called the Jelly Tool Belt.
The Jelly Tool Belt. Batman ain't got nothing like that in his tool belt, I bet.
So this is actually 3 toys in one. So you have a bullet that has 7 different vibrating patterns and functions to it.
7 different?
Yep. So this is super awesome.
You need 7 different vibrating patterns?
Well, what happens is you have like low, medium, and high that are steady functions.
Uh-huh.
And then you have your pulsation patterns
Okay.
that are what they are like tease and play. They're like teasing.
Morse code.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
And then this is the cock ring part. So this is a cock ring.
Oh no.
The penis goes through here.
Uh-huh. And
Again?
you put all the nubby parts out?
Yes, the nubby
Okay.
parts go up. This is a ball sling. This goes around your balls. So what
I see
this
something
does,
like the guy that died in Kung Fu using this. I mean, a belt around your neck and a rubber band around your balls and hang yourself from the back porch.
this actually makes your orgasms longer, stronger, and harder.
By yours, you mean men's?
The male, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what ball slings are for. And then the bullet slides into the top.
I thought ball slings were to keep my balls from rubbing my thighs when I walk.
This one's even better.
This one's even better. It looks like it cuts the circulation off to them, what it does. Oh, wait a minute. Now you put that on there.
Right. So now this is the vibrating clitoral bumper, if you
Uh-huh.
will.
Look at this little nubbies move. Look at that.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking like a damn jellyfish. Look at that. Look at it. Show that to the camera. Look like a damn jellyfish.
Look at that move.
Could you imagine being attacked by that?
Yes, I can.
You're hoping to be attacked by that momentarily.
Yeah,
aren't
that's
you?
our #1 selling couples toy. It's amazing. I buy them by the dozen.
Security, Big Mike in the house. How you doing, brother? Good.
I got your paper.
So that looks like somebody could be hurt by that thing. I mean, you get your ball sling, a cock ring, all in one. It looks like it'll rattle your teeth out of your damn head.
It goes around your balls.
Let's go with, all right, so you showed me a purple ass raper. You showed me a purple tongue licker. You showed me that's the one you had last night?
No.
That's different.
This is what I have.
Wait a minute, that some bitch has got an Easter egg on the top of it. What the hell?
This is actually the Mac Daddy of our line. This
The
is
Mac
the
Daddy.
Mac Daddy. This is a rechargeable toy, plugs into the wall rechargeable. It has a bullet
Next
inside
we'll have
the
one you
shaft.
kickstart.
There's a bullet inside the shaft that's actually off balance. So for instead of it just vibrating,
So it will knock your teeth out.
it thumps. So it thumps right. So it thumps on your G5.
I thump on my G5.
Yeah. And then you have your
Oh, Oh,
That's
dear
called the
Lord in
executive.
heaven, what? That's the
The
executive.
executive.
Look, and
Yep.
this one is too.
Yep.
So it's got a
And then-
tongue flapper, an egg beater.
And then
That
just
son of a
pull
bitch
the
can
buttons down.
knead dough, whip
gonna-
eggs.
I'm gonna do some housework, man.
That's good Lord. Look at that thing go. Are you supposed to stick that in your butt?
Well,
Wait,
yes,
you
you
could.
could. But
No.
what is
It's not, no, okay. It's a,
Actually, clitoris.
so you can be having your cake and eating it too at this right on, ladies. Now this is the Mac Daddy. How much does this dude cost?
This is $199.
Well, yeah, no wonder. And it's rechargeable. You plug it into the wall.
Waterproof,
Yeah.
super
You got a
quiet.
lifetime guarantee.
No, it doesn't. But
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Janet
If
break
you
it in
own-
30 days.
Yeah, if you own one of these, you'll buy stock in them anyway. So after you call out of work sick for the next 4 days.
Yeah, roll out a D.
If you want a milk carton.
All we hear is moans coming out of this house for 2 weeks. Nobody's entered it. Nobody's left it. I think somebody in there is dying. Jen just got hooked up to an IV, dehydrated, just masturbating all over the place. House is a wreck. There's a small fire in the corner. 3 bottles of empty lotion laying around her.
Like a junkie.
The vibrator's plugged straight into the wall, and she's still using it. I just can't stop. I just can't stop. Get this monkey off my back. This vibrator out of my crotch.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
Oh
that.
my God. So this is almost too good to be true. And you bring this stuff to people's houses
We do.
and get their women all fired up. So like if a guy wanted to, this is a great idea, guys. Here you go. You get a hold of Debbie and schedule a party for your wife and some of her friends. Say, look, I'm planning a girls' night for you right here, and they'll think you're doing something stupid like a stripper or some shit, but they'll play along just because you have went to the effort to plan this. Debbie will come over, spend an hour and a half doing the presentation, probably hang out a little while after that, try to help sales and help girls get more familiar with the products. They're all hot and bothered. You go back and knock down a few adult beverages yourself and come home and let the sex fest begin. I mean, just kind of on the couch, coffee table, kitchen table, hell, your kid's toy box, it don't matter. Are you all right over there? That thing hadn't even touched you yet, and you're already mesmerized. You haven't blinked in 7 minutes. You're just staring at that thing like,
Oh, that's great.
please end this damn radio show. Please turn that camera off. Turn that camera off. This will get kicked off of YouTube and go right to YouPorn. That's where this is going.
Right?
Yeah, we're going downhill fast, but it usually takes us a lot longer this to end up in the gutter. We got a lot of answers to the Walrus Wonders question of the day. How do you feel about sex toys in the bedroom? Pam Pye says, I feel good about that, laugh out loud. Megan Mills says, love it. Brian J. Meyer says, take them or leave them. Dev never did anything for me, but if she's got off on it, why not? Pat Kelly says, hell yeah, less work I gotta do. You lazy bastard. Poor Kimmy. I feel bad for poor Kimmy. Tammy Blevin says, a yeppers. John Q, our buddy John Curtin,
Hey.
says, it makes a good time, a great time. Oh, this is bad. This is my cousin. Missy says, beats a man that talks back. And Eddie Bernard says, great as long as she's between 20 and 35.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Eddie's 60. I don't know why he's looking for somebody 20 to 35. They're
She'll
gonna-
kill you.
She will hurt you, man.
Right.
Maybe that's the sex toy he's looking for. That's the toy he's looking for, a 20 to 35-year-old. At least get a 21-year-old, Eddie. You can get her drunk legally. God knows she's going to have to be drunk to sleep with your old wrinkled ass.
Bring a ball swing.
Just kidding, Eddie. I still love you. He knows where I live. If you've got answers to the Walrus Wonders question of the day, post them up. If you're out and about, stop by. We love having people hang out. Big Mike's hanging out with us.
Now
And-
I know why they call it the housewife. It does have a face on it.
I
I thought you were just fucking.
I wasn't kidding. It
No,
it looks like a toothless shark, though.
It does look like it's a face.
Everybody says that it looks like
Tell
a
me
shark.
that doesn't look like a
Yeah.
toothless hammerhead shark. Like he's had his gum disease and all his teeth fell out.
Well, she doesn't need any teeth.
Hum and gum me, love me. Oh my God. So Debbie, they get a hold of you by calling. They can call you, correct?
Absolutely. You can call me anytime.
Or text.
Or text me, yes.
The number is 443-807-7454. That's 443-807-7454. Her email is Pure Romance by Debbie Latore. All common spelling. Latore is Latore. That address is at yahoo.com. Her website, pureromance.com/Debbie Latore. She will give anybody, when they call to order, if you mention the Walrus and Jen Show that you heard about her here, she will send free samples to those who reach out to her and contact her. She's got a lot of information. She's a very lovely and entertaining young lady, as you can see on the YouTube channel. She would come to your house, put on a presentation and party for you and your girlfriends and get you all fired up, riled up, and for, you know, maybe your guy doesn't swing for the fences every night, you know. Maybe he only hits a double every now and again, and you needed that home run. But Debbie's got the stuff that can help you with your own home run. You can knock it out of the park on your own. Just leave him sitting on the bench.
No.
Yep. We're talking baseball, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Home runs, baseball. Four.
Nothing but net, baby.
No, that's basketball. Yeah.
Grand slam.
Grand slam. She's thinking nothing but net. No, that's basketball. No, grand slam.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, now, yeah, and you wouldn't even need him on base to hit a grand slam with all the toys Debbie's got. Like I said, you could leave him on the bench. Wouldn't even need him at all. You and that tongue. That's just too much.
I like it.
I'm afraid if I go to a music break and come back, Jen won't be here. Jen's not going to stick around. Yes, I'm sure you are. I hear you. Yeah, tasty cake break. I'm going to go make a whole batch. Watch what I can do.
Sweet vanilla pineapple sorbet cookie cream with the
Tongue of fun.
tongue of fun.
Oh, no, I'm scared of you. I've got a little pain and misery coming up for you. By Left Stronger. Yay, a little pain and misery. Also a little 4 days drinking with a gun, and then followed up by I'm Here by our Mama's Black Sheep. You're listening to the Walrus and Jen Show on the Walrus Radio Network. It's been a blast having Debbie Latore here with us. You going to stick around for the remainder of the show? You got anything else to go do? No grass to go cut or nothing?
I took the day off to be with you.
As lovely as she is, you see her on camera, and she talks about all these sex toys and stuff. Your full-time company is a landscaping company. You got a truck out here full of chainsaws and weed eaters.
It's very intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm like,
what are the possibilities on that one?
You know, it scares me the fact that a lady that comes up and enhances the sex life of so many people and promotes quality sex for everyone walks up in a truck that's got a chainsaw in it when my favorite saying is, fuck me gently with a chainsaw. No, this is just a joke, and if anybody sent her here with any intentions, I was just kidding. These are just jokes, people. I don't want to be, no, I really think there's no possible way to be fucked gently with a chainsaw, so let's just skip past that part. This is Pain and Misery. This is Left Stronger, and you're listening to the Walrus and Jen Show. Good morning, Walrus Nation. Freaking awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome to book some parties. I'm ready to
right on
tour it again. That would be awesome. So are most of your listeners local?
No, they're all around the world. The majority of them are here in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, West Virginia area, Delaware. But I've got them from as far away as Germany, and there's one Indonesia. I've got an Indonesian listener. Yeah, YouTube's worldwide, but Spreaker is too. And I just started the YouTube, and so, but my Spreaker listeners, people that listen to my radio show, are from everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. Roll around $10,000 of stock in my truck, be like, I'm here.
Yeah, right? That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. You want to give me a shopping list? Not yet. Yeah. Yeah, I should check. See if Pam got sent me any messages. No, not yet. Oh, that's funny. Pam sent you a shopping list.
Yeah, and then, like with all the stock stuff in the box, I want to print out, like, for the house, big for the floor.
26-foot trail.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking about that. Yeah, like, if I'm, what is that color? Where I can have, like, all the stock on the wall, and then for the office area, and then, you know, couch and living, like, yeah, so this. Because we do a private watering room.
Mike Wade was watching. The liquor store show, dude? The Bel Liquors guy? Yeah, what? No, Mike Wade.
So that's
I don't know where I saw that. It showed me who my viewers were.
She did the theater because, you know, like when we go to our townhouse.
Somewhere on here, because Pam was watching some Sudoku movie guy. I couldn't pronounce his name, and I don't mean any offense if you're still watching.
You know, so I don't know, like I kind of do like the idea of the theater. I don't know, but yeah, I'll definitely do something. So.
Hey, our viewers, Mike Wade. I guess. And then Sudesh Solanki. That's just who's watching through the Google Hangout. It doesn't show me who's watching on YouTube. This is just who's watching on Google. I go to my YouTube channel and we're done and see how many people actually watched it. Put it on the thing while we're nice.
He's talking about sex toy players.
Time to get ready.
I know she wants
No, I'm not done with you.
Oh, okay.
I just got to move on to some other stuff, but I still want to keep talking to you. I absolutely want to keep talking to you. I want you to go nowhere.
Yeah, make sure you let them know that I come with stock.
So they can purchase it right there and leave with it.
They don't have to wait for it. Absolutely.
Dawn Craner says, way too much fun. Thanks for the morning laughter. Great job, Debbie. And so if you're still listening, thank you, Dawn, for watching. And continue to listen to the show. You can check me out on my website, thunderwalrus.com, and hit the listen live link to catch the radio aspect. Or you can continue to watch it here. And Sudesh Solanki, great, says, nice show. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you watching, man. And spread the word to your friends as well. Let them know the Walrus and Jen Show is the best damn entertainment on the planet. And we ain't running away. We got a whole lot more to come. Ba-dum-bum. Literally and figuratively. Sweet. How, Sudesh Solanki, you are from Jaipur, India. And you're in, Mattituck, New York on holiday. I hope you're enjoying the States and having a safe and wonderful holiday, my friend. I don't know how you found us, but thanks for catching up and hanging out with us. Hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope you enjoy your stay here in the United States and have a safe journey back home. So if I can answer questions for you guys while we're viewing. and I don't have to scream over that radio, and I can also check Facebook. Trying to keep track of social media sometimes is difficult. I've got to find a better method. I juggle too many. I need to get a system down where I've got Twitter on one, and because well, my Facebook goes to my Twitter account for Thunder Walrus. Combine them all and call me Twitface. There's you Twitface. That's right. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You Twitface. Add Google, and your name can be you Twitface Googler.
My name on Google was Slurpee for a while.
Say, well, Slurpee.
For a different reason.
Yeah, never mind.
But,
That went bad, didn't it? Yeah, so you changed your name, did you? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here's a little music. I gotta hit the little boys' room. Little 4 days drinking with a gun. Okay. You're bored? Can't be that big, can it? What have you been doing over here hanging out behind it? You've been over here hanging out with us. Let them show you all the sex toys. Oh, trying to find her one? Okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. You was busy then. For a few minutes. Yeah. Now let me smell it.
What it does is it brings out your pheromones. It's
Okay.
like oil. Let me smell yours. See yourself. Yeah, so you smell it's manly.
And that's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got past the gay thing. That's cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome product. Neurologists don't know why, but it gets rid of headaches. You can't figure it out. Amplifying your own body's pheromones gets rid of headaches. And National Geographic proved that waitresses and bartenders who work with the tips, their tips were higher on days they were wearing pheromones.
Really?
Lowers your stress level. Amazing. things from wild to wild.
Right on.
Yep. There's nipple clamps in there too.
Yeah, we're going to break that. They've got a paddle out over there. We're going to break that out here. Does it leave that little flowery imprint on your ass when you spank it?
Doesn't. We actually have a crop that has a little heart cut out in the end of it, and that will leave a heart on you. But she wanted it so bad she asked if she could take my demo, so I gave it to her. So
Nice.
I'm waiting for my next shipment to come in. But we have floggers, tickle and whips. It's feathers on one end and like the strandy, short little whip on the other, and then the paddle and a crop. Get Dawn sent me 8 text messages about it.
Who was
Dawn. She's a really good friend of mine from Westminster.
Awesome. Now, where do you live?
I live about 40 minutes from here. I live in Whitehall.
In Woodlawn?
Whitehall.
Whitehall.
We're Jarrettsville.
Yeah.
I live like 6 miles from Jarrettsville.
Okay.
Out towards 439.
Yeah. I go out that way when I have to go out to Pennsylvania, out western Pennsylvania. I do a lot of shit out there from the strip club
You
job.
go hit 83.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive right by my house. I live right on Narsville Road.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, damn. I need a nap. So you run a landscaping business. Are you married? What's your relationship?
I have a boyfriend. He works at a restaurant in Bel Air. He's the head cook of the restaurant. He's been there for 8 years.
And so how does he feel about you doing all this? He loves it, I'm sure.
He loves it. I love it. He's wonderful. His name's Walter.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got almost 2 minutes left in this song. Still so good. When we come back, we are going, let's go do the vigilante chick. But I want to meet Scout first.
Where's the bathroom? Oh, is it not at easy time? Obviously, I can run out line and straight out here.
Yeah. My kind of girl. I like that. Mm-hmm. We're going to meet Scout when we come back. Let's talk about the dog. Oh, shit. This has been a blast, man. These people are blowing up on where they were. The chatters have kind of slowed down. They'll come back when we get back on, I'm sure. But this has been good. Very good. Very good. Very good. This is what we do. All the time. Otherwise, they would take 1, 2 a week. Hell, I'd take one every day if we could get them.
Yeah, I got a couple things lined up for you.
Go. Very, very, very cool. See YouTube, see how big her mouth actually opens? That's the one thing about doing this show live with the camera. You don't turn the camera never takes a break, and neither does the audio. I mean, I can mute the audio, so if we needed to talk, we can talk, but the camera doesn't stop. So when you're sitting in those chairs, you're on it. She said, right towards it, big old yawn.
I was tired after my homework.
Right? I'm sure you were spent. You were exhausted.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Walrus Nation. You're listening to the Walrus Jen Show here, live from the Midevil Custom Cycles Studios in Street, Maryland, as we feed live video stream to YouTube. The two lovely young ladies you see in front of you, lovely Debbie Latore from Pure Romance, and my mini-me and partner crime, the female version of the Walrus. That's the Jen over there. The lovely Jen. What I meant to say, the Jen. The Jen. I promised you were going to meet a dog named Scout. Scout is amazing. You'll have to go find his link. He's a 9-year-old pit bull, and you all know I have a dear affection for bullies. I've got to. And he's got a new book out. This dog has a book. Everybody thinks my dog's cool because he got both of them, Champ and Rocky, have a Facebook page. And then when they go to the rallies, Pam takes pictures of them and shows them out there just to try to help, you know, because bullies do get a bad rap. And so Scout has this new book out off of his remarkable talent for sitting very still while all kinds of objects are perched on his big, lovely head. You know, he's got in the pictures, his head's enormous. And it's just photo book. He's got pictures of him with deer antlers on his head, a huge hunk of brie, setting it to brie or not to brie was the comment under it. You know, and perhaps poignantly, the humongous biscuits bearing pro-pit bull messages. They put them on him like goggles. They lay it across his nose, and then the dog biscuit has a message, you know, don't pit on me, you know, like don't pit on me kind of stuff. So Scout lives in Toronto, Canada, with 2 cats, a Great Dane, and his human mom, Jen Gillen, who has been keeping a blog called Stuff on Scout's Head for a few years. You can look that blog up and check it out. He actually also has quite the large flat surface on his head, making it very easily. It's like a tabletop, you know.
It's like having come serve dinner.
Right. If he was a perfect dog, if he was
That's the waiter.
If he was a female, had no teeth, he'd be a perfect woman.
There you go.
So it makes him very easy for him to balance his stuff on his head. She said it started when a friend suggested that I put a roll of toilet paper on his head. He instantly posed and balanced it so well that I decided to try my luck and try some other humorous items. The blog and now the book are more than just a laugh. Through Scout's utterly non-threatening brand of fame, Gillen is also hoping to change people's minds about pit bulls and to advocate against breed-specific legislation, or BSL, which we know about here in Maryland all too well. They're laws that prohibit or restrict dogs based on their breed. It's a personal mission. Scout himself is required to wear some frightening-looking headgear in public because of pit bull regulations in his own hometown. They show a picture of him, and he's got this horrible-ass muzzle on his face that he has to wear in public if she takes him out, because they have pit bull restrictions there in Toronto or Ontario, wherever he lives. Aww. They've even got a picture of him. He's got a strawberry balanced on the stem end, you know, the green side down on the tip of his nose, and his eyes are crossed looking at it. You've got to go check this out. His blog is Stuff on Scout's Head. Just search that. You'll find it and look him up. He's a wonderful ambassador for the breed, not only in Canada. We had actually talked about possibly doing stuff with Champ because he's so good. He wants to meet every freaking body. When I take him to the bike rallies, kids, adults, it don't matter. He loves everyone. And we thought about maybe doing something with him, hence the Facebook page as part of that. We really wanted to kind of use him as an ambassador. But Scout is a very cool dog. He lives in Canada. Despite the fact that he's Canadian he's still very cool. Go check him out. It's Stuff on Scout's Head. Follow his blog. Maybe even pick up his book. It's very cute pictures, and it is a very well done thing to help promote bully breeds and minimize breed-specific legislation. I know we were fighting that very hard here in Maryland, and it's tough. A dear friend of mine, Deanne Harrison, is actually involved with that Baltimore County shelter down there that everybody's fighting. They actually got 2 of her dogs I was going to go Rambo and break them out, you know. Like, let me go down there. I'll get you damn dogs out. She's like, no, I don't need you to go to jail. Then Pam will hate me, and you and my dogs will be in jail, you know. Oh, well, okay. Speaking of prison sex, I see handcuffs over there on the table. You really have a full line, or all of these all come from Pure Romance. Now, the paddle, we were talking about this, the YouTubers.
Try these out.
All right. I mean, you girls can, I'll narrate. You girls do whatever the hell you want.
So a blonde and a brunette walked
So-
into a stage.
Yeah, so a blonde and a brunette walk into a bike shop that had a radio show going on in it and begin to just handcuff each other. Now, these are safe, quick release type things. Because, I mean, I've been in ones that were actual real hand. I didn't know the chick had real handcuffs. You know, turns out never mind. Those of you that know Pam and know her ex-husband was a police officer, she forgot to tell me these were her ex-husband's handcuffs and they were real. Yeah, she didn't want me uncuffed. That's what it was. She wanted me able to get out. Now, see, those look a lot. They even have their own keys, though, too.
They do. Yeah, they actually have a quick release button, so you can set it to that, or you can set it where you can't use that.
Ah,
yeah.
Nice.
And they're fuzzy, so it doesn't cut my wrist.
Yep.
Right.
I don't like cut.
Bananas, tap out. Now, the paddle looked a little scary to me over there. That's big.
So the difference between whips and paddles is the amount of pain. So
Which one has more pain?
So the whip, a crop.
A riding crop whip.
Yeah. So riding crop is the most painful. We sell 4. So this is actually a limited edition. It's beautiful.
You sell 4 different kinds of riding crops?
So 4 different kinds of whips.
Oh, okay.
So there's a flogger, which is the one that is leather with all the strands.
Yes.
Which is a light sting.
Okay.
It's more about the action, not about the pain.
Right.
The crop is about the sting and the pain.
Okay.
And then we have a tickle and whip, which has short rubber strands on one end and feathers on the other. And then we have the paddle. So the paddle is more about the thud with a dull sting to it.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it live right here on YouTube. That's great. All right, again. There's quite a pop to that thing. That's a light sting. For that tight ass of yours, it's more of a pop than it is a thud. Yeah, notice she's not running away from you.
So this side stings and the other side doesn't sting as much.
Oh, so wait, there's a leather side and then a fur side. So one really pops, the other one doesn't.
Right.
Okay, very good.
That was awesome.
Now, where's the riding crops at? Let's get the riding crops at. Yeah. Don't turn her loose yet.
He's been chasing me around the whole bike shop.
Sure, we've got her corralled here. We want to keep her busy for a little while.
Ooh, my head is stinging.
I'm sure it is.
That's not funny. Most people are like, oh, that hurts, Bonnie. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Thank you, ma'am. May I have another? Oh, my God. So, paddles, you didn't bring any riding crop? I mean, I didn't want to beat it with a riding crop. I want to see one.
No, I'm completely sold out.
You are
of them.
sold out?
I'm
so
not
they're a
kidding you.
popular thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of damn freaks in this world. Now, you know what? So you have mailing lists and clients that you do parties with. How many clients would you say you have?
Oh gosh, that's a really hard number. So January will be 7 years that I've done this.
All right, so then let's do this on a broader spectrum. What were the gross sales for Pure Romance last year?
For the company?
The company. Worldwide.
I honestly don't even know. I can tell you that Maryland does about 25 million a year.
So just in there you go. That's what I'm looking
Yeah.
a number for to get some scope. Just in Maryland, this one company, Pure Romance, does a little over $25 million in sexy, freaky shit.
Yes.
Do that over 50 states.
If you
Plus-
live in Maryland, you should feel special because the girls, the consultants that represent the company in the state of Maryland actually make up 30% of the sales for the entire company worldwide.
Oh my god.
Maryland
all the
has
freaks-
Maryland
Oh my god.
Maryland
all the
has
freaks-
freaky
Y'all
corn-fed girls.
There you go.
All the freaks live in Maryland.
Yeah. All the freaks live in Maryland. No kidding. 25 million, and that's 30%.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly 30% of the company's worldwide gross. Wow. So that's a third. So they're doing about 75 million worldwide. There's a lot of freaks out there. Yeah, that's a lot of lotion. That's a lot of getting over the hump on Wednesday.
That's like perfect for hump day.
Scheduling was perfect. Oh, perfect. Getting you over the hump with helping you get a better hump out of your evening, noon, or morning sex, whatever it is. Pure Romance, again, you can get a hold of Debbie Latore in numerous ways. Her telephone number, I've got it for you if you'll get your pen and paper ready. If not, remember, the show podcast, you can go back and catch it, and we are at about the hour and 45-minute mark, somewhere around there, a little longer than that. You can find this there at the hour and 45-minute mark. It is 443-807-7454. 443-807-7454. That's her cell phone number. You can call her or text her. If you like writing a book, you can email her. That's the longest email address anybody ever seen in my life, darling.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's
I'm
memorable.
not.
No, it's memorable. Pure Romance by Debbie Latore. Latore is spelled Latorre, and that is a yahoo.com email address. Pure Romance by Debbie Latore at yahoo.com, and her Pure Romance website, pureromance.com/Debbie Latore. Check her out, schedule an appointment. Be sure you let her know you heard about her here on the Thunder Walrus Show, the Walrus and Jen Show. I'm sorry, I've got to get out of that habit.
Thinking about that, what is that called? That tongue thing?
Yeah, she's still thinking about
Oh, I just got paddle, man. That's not
That's
fun.
the purple coochie liquor over there. She wants some of that thing. Can't even taste, but she's willing to put some of that pineapple sorbet on her hooch.
If it's got a paddle.
If it's got a paddle.
That was awesome.
Oh my God, I really wanted to see the riding crops. Now, the little one with the would you say the beat and tickle or slap and tickle or
The tickle and whip?
tickle and whip? There you go. How does it rate on the pain scale between the paddle and the riding crop?
So you're somewhere in between.
It is in the middle.
Yep.
So the paddle is the least offensive, or not offensive, but at least painful.
I would say, yeah, between our flogger and the paddle.
Yeah, I forgot about the flogger.
And the paddle actually is a limited edition item.
All right, so if you want one of those, you better get one quick. So
Yeah.
you've got the flogger, the paddle, the tickle and whip or whip and tickle, and then the riding crop.
Yeah.
And those are your levels of intensity.
Correct.
I didn't want to say offensive. I don't like it. At least offensive, at least intense.
Violating.
Yeah, less violating. Fewer restraining orders have been filed with the slap and tickle than with the riding crop. That's funny. That's funny. I've had a blast having you here. Stick around a little
It's
bit.
been fun.
It's always fun, and you're welcome to come back anytime you want. I've got to tell you about this vigilante biker chick, though. She's probably the kind of gal that plays with her toys, has a sense of independence. I don't need no damn man to take care of me, and when shit needs to be handled, by God, I've rubbed one out this morning. I'm feeling a little vigorous. Watch this. Littering is bad news, and it's also unsightly and potentially hazardous. Well, this biker chick in Russia is my problem. It didn't happen here because litter pickup in America costs over $11 billion annually.
Wow.
We spend $11 billion a year picking up litter and cleaning up. So this little gal's out riding her motorcycle, right? She's following this car through somewhere in Russia, and she's got her helmet cam on. And apparently that's a big thing. Did you see all that in Ocean City?
Yeah, wow.
All these fools riding around, because all you know you're going to do something stupid and fall and wreck, and then all you're going to have is videotape evidence of what an asshole you are and how bad your riding skills are.
The cops.
Yeah, and then the cops got photographic evidence of your dumbass antics. So she's got her helmet cam on, and you see this car throw trash out the window. Well, the girl stops, picks it up, and chases the car down, chases it into town, pulls up beside it, and throws the trash back in the car.
That's
awesome.
proceeds to cuss them in Russian, which is translated in the video I watched. You can watch it. Just go check out YouTube starring Anti-Littering Vigilante. That's the what you'll look for, the Anti-Littering Vigilante. She's actually on a bike. Chases them down, throws the garbage back in them, says, "This is why I have to live in a dirty city, because of pigs like you. Keep your own trash to yourself," is kind of the context of what she says. And it just drives off. I'm like, you go, bitch.
You know what she needs? She needs to call Daddy and get one of those props and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Yeah, but then it can turn into another YouPorn video, and it takes a whole different turn. Nobody cares about the littering at that point. You lose focus of the true meaning behind the video. Don't litter. Not ride around and entice people into sex acts by beating them with riding props. Although it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not against it, but we have to still promote the anti-littering campaign. Yeah, there you go. Now that would get their attention. And last but not least, as we get ready to close out the day, this one is the coup de grace. The Chinese have had it on us in electronics for so long. They have had it on us when it comes to fuel efficiency and economical, dependable cars. But oh my, I have never called 911 to save a drowning sex doll. Police in Shandong province, China, received calls that were reporting a woman's body is floating in a nearby river. The team, 18 of police officers, medical workers, and firefighters rushed to the scene as the drama unfolded. It was much like a 911 or cops call when rescue has to be done in a very short time frame to save someone's life. They worked frantically for almost an hour to rescue what they thought was a woman drowning. If she'd been in the water an hour, you're a little late, sunshine. 4 minutes and she's done. She's face down. Hundreds of people have gathered to watch the heroic rescue. Police stopped traffic so that the ambulance can rush the woman to the hospital as soon as she was rescued. But when officers finally did manage to bring the drowning woman to shore, they were shocked and disappointed to discover that it was nothing more than an inflatable sex doll.
I love the story.
Mothers reportedly quickly covered their children's faces and hurried them away from the scene before their kids could ask awkward and inappropriate questions. Shandong province is a major manufacturing center in China for sex toys. A while ago, a Chinese TV reporter was left mortified after she was mistakenly reported the find of a rare mushroom that was discovered by villagers from Lukanubo, a rural community outside the western Chinese city of Xi'an, while drilling a new well shaft, only to find out later that it was also a rubber sex toy. If Chinese people can't tell the difference between sex toys and real humans, and a rare mushroom and a rubber sex toy, maybe we ought to reevaluate our perspective of the Chinese people and their intelligence.
How do these things just pop up? I mean, do they just throw her out?
Maybe somebody bit her on the tit, she farted and jumped out the window. I don't know. I mean, that's what happened to the last plastic sex doll I had. You can tell me you couldn't chew on it.
That's probably what happened.
I was just trying to nibble on a little nipple, and she farted and jumped out the window. Damn, I can offend a plastic woman. Boys and girls, it's about time for us to get up out of here. The 12 noon hour is rolling upon us. I know you've probably got more important things to do than to sit here and listen to us and all of our shenanigans, but we appreciate the time you spend with us each and every day. The Walrus and Jen Show airs live Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. here on the Walrus Radio Network and Strip Club Choppers Radio. You can go to stripclubchoppers.com and hit the radio link. You can go to thunderwalrus.com and hit the radio link, or you can become our friend on Facebook and wait for us to post the link every day. Then follow it right to our Spreaker server, We've got a Spreaker app. It's available on iPhone and Android devices. Go to your app store and search Spreaker, Spreaker. Once you have it downloaded, just search the Walrus Radio Network. You'll be able to take all of us, Benzotti Live, the Walrus and Jen, the cigar show that's coming up, or the 24-hour stream of music. Catch it anytime you want. It is the best damn entertainment and best variety of entertainment on the planet, bar none. Debbie, you are a lovely young lady.
Aww.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you for asking me to be here. It was awesome.
I would love to have you come back on a regular basis when, for whatever reason, specials, promotions, new products,
I'd be happy to.
demonstrations,
I'd love
I mean, whatever.
Jen
Yeah, spank Jen again, whatever. You come up with some more pheromone stuff that'll make me more attractive. Let's do that. God knows I need all the damn help I can get. But we will do anything we can to help you. Be sure, ladies and gentlemen, you look up Pure Romance, pureromance.com and /Debbie Latourie, or give her a call at 443-807-7454. And just some company information. Your company's growing. There was another competitor. What was the slumber parties?
It was Slumber Parties, and Pure Romance purchased Slumber Parties in January of this year. So it's bigger and better than ever.
So when you want to have that little spicy party for you and your girlfriends, be sure you give my friend Debbie Latourie a call. She'll hook you up and help you out. Spice up your nightlife in the bedroom. Hell, she can spice up your morning too with all the goodies and toys that she's got. We got to give a big shout out and thank you to Crave Marketing and Social Media Solutions. Kathy can help you do whatever you need to do to promote your business, market your product and or service. Crave Marketing and Social Media Solutions in Daytona, Florida. They help the Walrus. They can help you too. You also got to bring your bike to Midevil Custom Cycles in Street, Maryland. Get your bike the two-wheel therapy it needs so it can give you the therapy you need when you need it. Rick is a certified Harley mechanic. He's a graduate from the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute in Phoenix, Arizona. Machine has been an aircraft mechanic for 20 plus years in our United States Marine Corps. Now he's here in our fabrication shop turning out some of the most incredible one-off parts and pieces for your bike. We've also got paint shop. You need paint, custom paint, factory paint, whatever it is you need, we got it. Midevil Custom Cycles in Street, Maryland. It's your one-stop shop for your two-wheel therapy for your bike, so it can give you the two-wheel therapy you need. Let us handle the service you need, whether it's simple oil change or a custom build from the ground up. We got you covered. And thanks for the Midevil Custom Cycles Studios. Like I said, we're just getting started here. I'm sorry, it's kind of rustic right now, but we'll get the studio squared away. We've got some plans to rearrange the shop here once again, and we get it all said and done, it'll be a whole lot better. But I look forward to having you back again, and don't wait till I get the studio done to come back.
Yeah,
come back whenever you want, all right?
Yeah, thanks.
Jen, great job, darling.
Oh, thank you.
Best part about it was I didn't have to listen to that damn Sons of Anarchy wrap up.
No, we didn't.
We'll postpone that till tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll have it tomorrow. We'll have it tomorrow. We'll catch up those who didn't get their Sons of Anarchy fix last night. Jen will have the Sons of Anarchy wrap up tomorrow. We were just having too much fun with our dear friend Debbie from Pure Romance. As we get ready to kick it out of here, let's see. What's a good song to close today with? New Kings of Rhythm. I like them guys. They're from the Philadelphia area. They've got kind of a bluesy sound to them, and I like them very much. Walrus Nation, remember, enjoy the rest of your day. Find a way to love yourself.
It's something.
Then find a way to love somebody else and splash a little happiness back into your happy cup. Keep a smile on your face, and until we meet again tomorrow,
Thank you, guys.
Thank
peace.
you.
Bye.
Peace, Walrus Nation. Done. Great job, ladies. Great job.
Thank you. Sorry that you missed your thing to do the Sons of Anarchy.
This is fun.
Thing.
I don't like it. Don't be sorry. It's just disturbing to me. It's wrestling. It might as well be the WWE.
White sneakers.
Yeah, with white sneakers. Oh, I busted that poor boy's ass yesterday. I rode his ass hard. I think I offended him. I didn't mean to.
Oh, he's fine. It's definitely good for it.
And for those watching on the video, wave bye, ladies. Thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow, y'all.
Sorry.